What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another high-risk coin pusher video for you all today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a $10 million buy-in, and they gave me 500 quarters to start with. So wish me good luck. Hopefully we can walk out of here with a brand new world record win today. Oh my goodness, well that pyramid's already going. Oh my goodness, look at all that. It's like right there on the edge, about ready to go. That's going to be a massive avalanche of quarters whenever we get it. Come on. Nice, what I tell you. I'd say that right there was probably... Oh my goodness, we already demolished that whole entire quarter pyramid. And check that out, there's a sky blue mystery bag behind that. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, that was a brilliant push right there. This is doing exceptional so far. And right as I was about to hit that record button, the top half of that pyramid slid backwards. So, unfortunately, I did not get that on camera. Hopefully it didn't ruin the video or anything. But I mean, the majority of that pyramid was still standing, so at least y'all got to see most of it fall down. Let's go ahead and use this skill stop button. I'd say we've probably got over 1,000 quarters now that we got that quarter pyramid. So yeah, let's try to get a large base of quarters built up behind all these towers. Yeah, those two $5,000 chip towers on the lower shelf with the quarters on top of them, those look like they're going to take hours upon hours to fall down. And anyhow, they got it loaded up fantastically well today. This is honestly one of the best setups I've seen in here in a while. Like I said, there's two massive towers of $5,000 chips. Humongous spiral tower of $10,000 chips on the pusher. And on the blue shelves, they got several gold towers, $1,000 chip towers, $5,000 and $10,000 chip towers. I'm also seeing 4 mystery bags. There's a red and a pink mystery bag on the right blue shelf, and a brown and a burgundy red mystery bag on the left blue shelf. So they got it loaded up pretty good. We might be able to get that stuff that's on the blue shelves later on. We'll see. We'll see how the game goes. And anyhow, that right there was the last of the 500 quarters. So let's go see how many quarters we've won and how much money we've made. And we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&V Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So that first round was a massive success. We made a bunch of money. I think we made a little over $14,000 or something. I mean, it wasn't that much. I mean, we still got a long ways to go to make that $10 million buy-in back. We'll start making a lot more money once we get some of these, like, big old towers to crash down. Like, for example, that one back there on the pusher, and these two $5,000 chip towers. That's what's really going to give us a whole bunch of money. I think we already got a 1-ounce gold bar, and let's see. Got about 1,800 quarters now also, so it's doing really, really well. I'm trying to get a large base of quarters built up behind all these towers. I'm trying to use that skill stop button as much as possible. Because, like, if you've seen older videos, y'all will know the towers that are, like, on the sides. Like those two $5,000 chip towers, for example. Those would take anywhere from 3 to 8 hours to fall down. That's if I play like normal and only put like $3 or $4 in there at a time. But if I use that skill stop button and I load up a whole bunch of quarters at once, that's going to lower that down to like 30 minutes to 3 hours. So it's a total game changer, and a bunch of you all suggested the skill stop technique down in the comments a couple months back. So once again, I appreciate you all suggesting this technique. So that right there was probably about, I don't know, 700 quarters at once. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, nice. We got that humongous tower. Wow. Making bank today, that's for sure. Raining $10,000 chips left and right. Well, right there in the center. Let's get that loot chute emptied out. Alright, there we go. We got that loot chute all cleared out now. Oh yeah, this great big old tower's moving forward. Check that out. Yeah, but it seems like those $5,000 chip towers are going to get stuck against the glass or something. I hope not. Anyhow, let's keep on loading this thing up. We also got that sky blue mystery bag on that first round, so I will open up that mystery bag here in a few minutes. I'd like to try a couple more rounds, try to get these towers of $5,000 chips first. Alright, I'm back. So unfortunately, the camera cut out on me a few minutes ago. And I think it missed the $10,000 chips falling off of there right there in the center. think that's where it left off at. Yeah, it said low battery, so I had to charge it up real quick. But, I mean, like I said, I've been here probably about, let's see, well now probably close to 8.5 hours. I mean, had to charge my camera real quick. But anyhow, we got these towers up front. I really hope I got most of the footage on camera and stuff. Alright, well, let's go ahead and load this thing up with quarters using that skill stop button. Try to get a large base of quarters built up behind these towers. And I don't know if the camera cut out before I said this, but I completely forgot to mention the blue mystery bag that's on top of that right gold tower and the purple mystery bag that's on top of that left gold tower. Yeah, I completely looked over those. I didn't even realize those was in there. Well, I knew they was in there, but like, I just forgot to point them out. Come on, nice push. Oh yeah, these towers, they're about to go. I feel like they're going to get stuck against the glass. That's the only issue. Yeah, there's so many towers on the blue shelves today. There's actually multiple ways I could win them towers. First way, I could stack up the quarters really high back there on the pusher. And you see how those gold towers are like hanging over the blue shelf just a tiny bit? If I stack up the quarters really high, I would have a good chance of trick shotting those towers into the playfield. But that wouldn't help you win any of the other towers. It would only be effective for the ones that are like hanging over the blue shelf. The odds of getting, say, that $10,000 chip tower back there are very slim by stacking up the quarters. Did you see that right there? That gold tower, it's twisting and turning a little bit. I mean, if you're lucky, sometimes you can trick shot them towers into the playfield, like they'll just fall onto the pusher or something. But anyhow, the second way I could win all those towers that are on the blue shelves is if there's a $5 chip or a red earbud hidden in there. And if I win either one of those two, I would get to cash it in. They would take all those towers that are on the blue shelves and they put them into the playfield somewhere. So hopefully that $5 chip or red earbud is hidden inside that sky blue mystery bag. I mean, 9 times out of 10 it normally is in there. I mean, there might be like 1 or 2 games that I play a week that don't have that $5 chip in there. But the majority of the time, the mystery bags always have that $5 chip. And if that $5 chip or red earbud was not in there, then it would cost me 2 times the original buy-in to get them to move them towers to the playfield. So, yeah, I really hope that $5 chip is in there today. I mean, if it's not, then that would cost me $20 million to get the blue shelves cleared off. Then that would be a $30 million buy-in in total, since the original buy-in was $10 million. Well, anyhow, I feel like these towers are stuck against the glass, so I think I'll go ahead and call it quits and open up the mystery bag after this round right here. And I'll probably call them back here to see if they'll rearrange them 2 towers or something. That's normally what they would do if the towers were stuck against the glass. They'd just rearrange them. Or they would just count them as a win. That'd be even better. Alright, well that right there was the last of the quarters. Let's see what it does. Come on. Alright, well let's go ahead and check out that sky blue mystery bag. Alright, here it is. Let's go ahead and open it up, see if there's anything nice and valuable in there. Feels like it's loaded up really well. So let's see what we get. Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. So we got 3 $1 chips, the $10 chip, and the $5 chip. So like I said, this $5 chip, I get to cash it in. They'll take all that stuff that's on the blue shelves and they'll put it into the playfield somewhere. And each one of the $1 chips is worth 500 free quarters. So I get to cash all 3 of these in. They'll give me an extra 1,500 quarters. And lastly, this $10 chip, this is worth 1 free tower. I get to cash this in. They'll let me spin a wheel, and that wheel has all different types of chip values on there. And whatever it lands on, it's what type of brand new tower they'll build somewhere in the playfield. So that's not bad at all. That mystery bag was loaded up pretty well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cash in the $10 chip and all 3 of the $1 chips, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, ANV Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $10 chip and all 3 of the $1 chips. It gave me an extra 1,500 quarters. And I got to spin that wheel, and today it landed on $5,000 chips. As you can see, they built like 3 massive towers of $5,000 chips in there. Well, one enormous one right there in the center, and there's like 2 smaller towers in there. So I'd say that's possibly an extra $700,000-800,000 in chips, maybe even more than that, maybe $1 million. Hope so anyway. And also those 2 towers of $5,000 chips that was stuck against the glass, they went ahead and counted those as a win. So I think that was an extra $1.9 million, I'm pretty sure. So I think we're up to about $5 million in chips at the moment. That's how much money we've made from today's game already. So we've made pretty much half of our buy-in back. We're still going to have to win all the other towers and chips out of there today if we're going to break even. And hopefully there's some dice inside of those mystery bags. If there's any white dice in there, I'd get to roll them at the end of the game. And whatever they land on, my winnings will multiply by those numbers. And if there's any gold dice in there, those would multiply the gold. I'd get to roll them at the end of the game also. And if there's any silver dice in there, those would multiply my quarters. And typically there's dice inside of the mystery bags. They like to put the special items or special chips or dice in the mystery bags. So hopefully those mystery bags that are on the blue shelves are loaded up with dice. That would be pretty sweet. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and use that skill stop button. Try to put like maybe, I don't know, 700 quarters in there at once. That sounds pretty good. Alright, so that right there was about 700 quarters at once. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, that great big old tower in the center, it's going. Any moment now, it's like right there on the edge, about ready to go. Yeah, even the 2 towers on the corner seem to be moving forward pretty quick. That is absolutely exceptional. So hit that like button if you're enjoying this video so far. Let's try to get 5,000 likes on this video right here. 5,000 likes. I know we can accomplish that. Just need everybody watching to hit that like button. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, nice. We got that humongous tower in the center to fall forward. It got stuck against the glass, unfortunately. Well, actually, we might could use that to our advantage to try to get that tower on the right. Now that there's a lot of weight and pressure built up in the center. Well, it's too late now, but that helped that tower on the right move tremendously. So yeah, let's get that tower out of there. We've done got the one on the left side to go also. This is doing really, really well. It's been a miraculous game so far today. Making a fortune. Alright, well that right there was the last of the quarters. That's all the quarters I had left in the basket and the bowl. So let's go collect the quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&B coin pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So let's keep on pushing on that right hand side. Try to get that enormous tower of $5,000 chips. It's like right there on the edge. Come on, nice push. Oh my goodness, it's super, super close. Come on, big money. I think we should use that skill stop button. What do y'all think? Alright, so that right there was about 250 quarters at once. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Well, that tower was moving pretty good a second ago. Oh yeah, now it's moving again. Oh yeah, it just moved forward a whole bunch that time. Getting a consistent return of quarters right there in the center, that's for sure. Just pushing fantastically well today. Come on, nice push. Nice, we got it all cleared out of there. That is absolutely phenomenal. This game is going excellent so far, that's for sure. So anyhow, let's go ahead and cash in that $5 chip. They'll take all those towers that are on the blue shelves and they'll put them into the playfield. So let's call them back here and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&D coin pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $5 chip. They took all those towers that was on the blue shelves and they put them all into the playfield. I'm a little bit concerned about those $5,000 and $10,000 chip towers back there on the pusher because they are stacked up really, really tall. See what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we lost a whole bunch of stuff to the blue shelves today. I think we just got a pink mystery bag though. That's pretty good. Wait, there was another mystery bag there, wasn't there? Oh my goodness, nice. We got a couple more towers to go. And yes, there was a burgundy red mystery bag. Sweet. So I will open up those mystery bags here in a few minutes. I like to try to get all these towers out of here first. And all that stuff that we lost in the blue shelves, the only way I could get that back is if I pay an extra 100 grand or use the quarters to trick shot it back into the playfield, which is very, very difficult to do. If you've seen all the videos, you'll know. But if that $50 chip is hidden inside one of those mystery bags, well, first of all, if you don't know what the $50 chip is for, I will get to cash it in at the end of the game. They would take anything that's fallen down those side slots and they would put it back into the playfield. But there's no sign of that $50 chip today. It's typically in that first mystery bag that we win, so it should have been with the rest of those special chips that we've won, but it wasn't. So, I mean, that $50 chip may not be in there today, or it may be inside that one of the mystery bags. So, we'll find out here shortly. But anyhow, if you don't know what that $50 chip is for, I will get to cash it in at the end of the game. They'd take anything that's fallen down the gutters, they put it into the playfield. So, oh yeah, well that tower on the left side just fell over. It got stuck. Nice, there it goes. I think that brown mystery bag got stuck in there also. Pretty sure it did anyway. Alright, well let's push on that right hand side. Let's try to get that tower of $10,000 chips. Oh yeah, that was a nice push right there. It's pushing really, really well. So take a guess down in the comments and let me know how much money in gold you think I'm going to win today from a $10 million buy-in. Yeah, hopefully we can win a lot. I mean, like I said, I'm already on a winning streak today. I've won 2 games in a row. So if I could get a win on this game right here, that'll make 3 winning games in a row. I think that would be a new record, actually. Well, actually, I think my record was like 4 wins in a row, 4 or 5, so hopefully we can get a new record. Hopefully we can keep on winning from here on out. Would be pretty nice. But most of the time I lose millions, hundreds of millions of dollars on these games. And then here and there I'll get lucky and make like 400 million profit, 500 million profit. Most of the time it's around like 300 million profit whenever I do win. And but the next game I play, I could lose all that money within the matter of seconds. I'll give you a pretty good example. I did a 1/4 challenge not too long ago, and the original buy-in started off at $10 million, right? And I bought in like 50 times $10 million, and I lost every bit of that. So I lost $500 million on that game right there. So, I mean, you can lose a lot of money at this, and I've lost way more than I'll ever win back. I mean, I'm still down a lot of money. I doubt I'll ever be able to win what I've lost back. Yeah, I've been playing these games 3 years now. Well, actually, I was playing it 1 year before I started making YouTube videos. So I guess you can say like 4.5 years. And I've lost a lot of money. I mean, I started off with like $500 buy-ins, and I just worked my way up to now, like $10 million buy-ins and stuff. So, I mean, I've been playing these games a long time. But I've definitely lost more money than I've won, I can tell you that. So anyhow, that right there is the last of the quarters. I'm going to try one more round and try to get this tower of chips, and if we don't get it, I guess we'll open up the mystery bag. So let's round up the quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. So before we continue playing, I'd like to go ahead and open up 2 of the mystery bags. So I think I'm going to start with the burgundy red one and the blue one. So let's open up the blue one first, see if there's anything good and valuable in there. Feels like it's loaded up really, really well. So let's see, what do we get? Nice, check this out. We got 3 of the gold dice. Like I said earlier, you get to roll these at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, the gold bars will multiply by those numbers. That is amazing. So now let's move on to this burgundy red mystery bag right here. Hopefully this one's loaded up pretty good also. Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. We got the $100 bill keychain. So this right here is worth a mystery amount of cash. So this could be worth $1. This could be worth $500,000, $1 billion, who knows? It could be worth anything. So I will ask them what this is worth later on. So anyhow, that's not bad at all. That mystery bag was loaded up really, really well. So yeah, that is super, super exciting. So we could have $1 billion right now. You never know. So after we get it all cleared out of there today, I will ask them what that keychain is worth. I'll let y'all know what they say. Hopefully it's at least worth $5 million. And just so you know, the dice, if we win any white dice, that would multiply whatever that keychain is worth. So say if we've won $5 million in chips and that keychain is worth $5 million also, that'd be $10 million in total. And that would multiply by whatever the dice land on. So anyhow, let's try to get this tower on the right hand side. It's super, super close. Come on, nice push. Give me something. Well, the quarters around that great big old tower are falling into the payout chute. Nice, it just moved a tiny bit right there. Still got a long ways to go, but it's making a little bit of progress here and there. A little bit of progress is better than none at all. So anyhow, hope y'all are doing good and having a magnificent day so far. Remember, if this is your first time watching my channel and you're enjoying my videos so far, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the post bell notifications. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. It helps out tremendously. We're on the road to 135,000 subscribers. My goal is to get there by the 15th of this month, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, let's try to get 5,000 likes on this video right here. 5,000 likes. I know we can accomplish that. Just need everyone watching to hit that like button. And I'm actually going to be doing that $150 million buy-in tomorrow. I know a lot of y'all have been wanting me to do that $150 million buy-in. And maybe if we can get 5,000 likes, well, originally I said if the video could get 10,000 likes, I'd do a $500 million buy-in. But if this video right here can get 5,000 likes, it doesn't even have to be in 24 hours. It could be within a week, 2 weeks. Whenever this video gets to 5,000 likes, I will do a $500 million buy-in. But this video right here is going to have to get 5,000 likes. Whenever this video can get 5,000 likes, I will do that $500 million buy-in. And if you want me to do a 1/4 challenge with a $150 million buy-in, this video needs to get 3,000 likes within 24 hours of it being uploaded. So it's really up to you all. I mean, I'm leaving it up to you, whatever you want to see. Just hit that like button. Alright, well, we only got a couple quarters left. Let's get them in there. Alright, well, that right there was the last of the quarters. Let's see what it does. Come on, big push. Yeah, I think that tower's going to be a little bit. So anyhow, let's go ahead and open up those 4 remaining mystery bags. Alrighty, I'm back. So let's go ahead and start with the purple mystery bag. This one feels like it's loaded up really, really well. So let's see what we get. Oh my goodness. Wow, check this out. There was 7 white dice in 1 mystery bag. So like I said earlier, I get to roll these at the end of the game, whatever they land on. My winnings will multiply by those numbers. That is absolutely outstanding. So now let's move on to the pink mystery bag. This one feels like it has like chips or something in there. We're about to find out. Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. We got a whole bunch of $10,000 chips. Let's see, how much do we get? 70 grand. Not bad at all. I'll take it. So now let's move on to the brown mystery bag. This one feels like it's stacked up pretty well also. So let's see. Well, if I can get it open. Alright, there we go. Let's see what we get. Nice, check this out. We got 3 more white dice and 2 more gold dice. That is amazing. So now let's go ahead and open up the red mystery bag. This right here is the last mystery bag. And keep in mind, I have not won that $50 chip today. So this is my last chance of getting that $50 chip. And if that $50 chip is not in there, I'll go ahead and pay an extra 100 grand, have them put that stuff back into the playfield. And they'd probably rearrange that tower over there on the right. So anyhow, let's go ahead and check it out. Feels like there's a bunch of chips in there. So let's see. What do we get? Oh yeah, nice. We got a couple more dice, I think. Wow, check this out. Look at all these $25,000 chips. And yes, that $50 chip is in there. Oh yeah, that is amazing. So we got 2 more gold dice. Let's see how many $25,000 chips we got. 250 grand. Not bad at all. So that mystery bag was loaded up really, really well. So I'm going to go ahead and cash in the $50 chip, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&D coin pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $50 chip. They took everything that fell down in their loot box today, and they put it all into the play field. And all those chips and gold bars that we lost to the blue shelves earlier, they just put those into the play field also. I think they combined some of it into like one enormous tower. And that tower of $10,000 chips that was on the right hand side, it's still standing there. They did not rearrange that, unfortunately. So hopefully we can get that out of here shortly. I'm surprised there's not that much gold in there. Yeah, I was expecting to see at least like probably 20, 30, 40 ounces of gold. I mean, it is what it is. So, I mean, other people probably haven't been losing many gold bars to the side slots today. Because keep in mind, pretty much like the majority of these chips and stuff that you're seeing in there is stuff that other people have lost to the side slots playing these games today before I got here. So, but still, I'm a little surprised there wasn't any gold bars in there. And normally there's more gold bars than anything. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a large base of quarters built up behind that tower on the right. Really trying to get it to go. This great big old tower in the center, it's getting pretty close also. Oh yeah, the one on the right and the one in the center just moved forward tremendously. Nice, we got that tower on the right side. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, this is doing phenomenal. Oh yeah, tower, it's leaning forward. It's about to go. Nice, we got it. So let's just get those remaining chips out of there. Then we'll be ready to cash out. Nice, we got 10 grand on that push right there. There's a bunch more about to go. Nice, another $10,000 chip to add to the pile. Yeah, there's a lot more on that left side, so let's push more for the left. Try to get those chips out of there. Oh yeah, that's a good push on the right side also. Yeah, I think I can see a gold bar stuck down there in the loot chute. So that might start a traffic jam, and it might block everything from falling on down into the payout chute. Now let's see if we can get it all cleared out of there before I run out of quarters. I hope I can. Nice, we got the right cleared out. There's only 11 grand left in there to win, so let's get that out of there. Nice, there we go. Let's push just a little bit more. Let's just finish out this bowl of quarters because there could be some chips and stuff hidden underneath of those quarters right there. Just want to be 100% sure we have it all cleared out. Plus, there's really no point in stopping now, especially if we can win a bunch of extra quarters, you know, so. Yeah, but we probably got about 60 quarters left in the basket. Let's get them in there. And also, I asked them what that money keychain was worth, and it was worth $2 million. So, that is absolutely amazing. So, that's probably, I'm going to guess that makes like $9 million that we've won in total today. Plus, we got all those dice. It's going to be a really good game today. I can already tell you that. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is going to make 3 winning games in a row. I hope so anyway. So that right there was all the quarters I had in the basket. I got it all cleared out of there, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call them back here. I think we've won 17 dice in total. We got 10 of the white dice and 7 of the gold dice. They will put all 17 of them dice back there on the pusher, and we have to roll them on down to that lower shelf. Whatever they land on, we get to multiply our winnings and our gold by those numbers. So let's call them back here, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I called them back here. They put all 17 of them dice back there on the pusher. So let's roll them on down to that lower shelf. Hopefully they all land on some massive numbers today. And if any of them dice lands on a 1, it would be a 0. The ones do not count at all. Well, that 4, well, that dice was originally a 4, then it flipped over to a 1. I mean, it still should be a pretty good win. Oh, nice. Check that out. We got a 5 and a 4 on those other 2 white dice. We got a 2 on that one. 2 more dice to roll. Let's roll them on down to that lower shelf. Oh no, another dice flipped over to a 1. That ain't no good. Well, we got a 6 on that dice right there. Let's see what that other dice is going to land on. Nice, we got a 4. Nice, it flipped over to a 6. So that's pretty good. The majority of them dice landed on some fabulous numbers. So I'm going to count everything up, multiply our winnings into gold ball that, and I'll let y'all know how much money we've made from a $10 million buy-in. Be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely spectacular. I ended up winning $8,697,000 in chips, and all the white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 37. And in total, I ended up winning $321,789,000 from a $10 million buy-in. That is absolutely remarkable. That's another huge life-changing jackpot win today. Absolutely mind-blowing. I was not expecting a win like that on this game right here. And on top of that, I won 91 ounces of gold, and all the gold dice combined ended up multiplying the gold by 17. And in total, I ended up winning 1,547 ounces of gold. And the spot price of gold is like $1,830, so that means I got an extra $2,831,010 in gold. That is absolutely incredible right there. So that's not bad at all for a $10 million buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, be sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that bell icon. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. And also, if you want to check out a whole entire playlist of my videos, that will appear on the right hand side of the screen. And if you want to watch yesterday's video, the previous video, that will appear on the left hand side of the screen. And if you want to subscribe, you can click that button up top there to subscribe. So anyhow, I'll see y'all on the next video. Y'all take care and have an awesome day.